Hey everyone. Um, I made a mistake in the beginning of the video. I kept calling this dish arroz con gandules. It's because it's been on my mind. I have to make it. It's actually, this dish is arroz con pollo. So I just wanted to correct that. Okay? Arroz con pollo. Thanks. Hey everyone. It's Ani with Chica's Kitchen. And today I am going to make a Spanish dish, a traditional and very well loved and liked, and everyone makes it. It's a favorite dish from Puerto Rico. It's called arroz con gandules. Now I have a video on this on my Facebook Chica's Kitchen page, but since I had trouble exporting it, I'm going to redo it for the YouTube channel. And here we go. These are the ingredients, okay? It is the Spanish rice cooked together with chicken and all your spices, all pretty much cooked in one pot. Although the prep work will take a pan and another pot to boil the chicken in, okay? First thing you need is chicken. Whatever kind of chicken you want, bone in, bone out, tenders, your favorite, whatever, cutlets, whatever. I chose some thighs. I've got 4 nice sized thighs here, and what I'm going to do is chop them up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, once I do that, I'll rinse it out, and then I'll season it with some adobo, okay? So you'll need some adobo to make this authentic Puerto Rican dish. Okay, along with that, we're gonna stir fry vegetables. I've got, I'm gonna julienne slice this. The red peppers, I think it'll add pretty color to the rice. I've got some chopped red peppers in there, just not a lot. Green peppers and onions in here. I will stir fry that along with, I've got cilantro. You'll need some cilantro. You'll need some olives, pimento stuffed olives. You could get it with the pit too, but here's the thing. With the pit, you know, you go grab a spoonful of rice, you don't see an olive in there, you bite down, you're going to break your tooth. So I prefer always to use the minced pimentos, olives, stuffed olives. You're gonna need some sofrito. This is a new jar. You're gonna need some basil. I'm gonna add some fresh basil. Also, I almost forgot. Let me get it. You're gonna need bay leaf, a couple of them at least. You're gonna need your rice, of course. You're gonna need some annatto oil. I have a video on how to make that. I think it's on my Facebook kitchen page. It may not be on YouTube. I don't know. I'll have to see. Minced garlic. All my spices. I have sazon, very important. Some dry basil, ground cumin, salt, turmeric, and oregano. Okay, a little splash of all of that. Once you season your chicken, and I like to stir fry mine. You're also going to need oil, as in not just the annatto oil, but some olive oil to coat the top of the rice with once it's cooked. I like to stir fry, or what I call sear the chicken in a frying pan. You don't have to. Traditionally, you boil it, you season it, you know, cut it up in pieces, rinse it out, season it, and you boil it in the minimal amount of water, because that stock you're also going to use to put into the rice to flavor the rice from the chicken. But I like my meat seared. I like a little color to it. And chicken, when you boil, it kind of turns pale. When you boil it, it doesn't have any breading or anything on it. So, what we call hincho. I don't like that look, you know. So I like a little color, so I'm going to sear mine and then boil it to finish cooking for about 20-25 minutes while I stir fry the rest of the vegetables. And then I will be washing out my rice. I've shown you all, I have a video on how to wash rice. It's under the white rice recipe. So I'm going to rinse out my rice. I'm going to chop up and season my meat, and I'll be back. Okay, here we go. I've got the chicken all cut up and washed up. I'm going to sprinkle some adobo on here. And that's it. Mix that up. I got the pan heating up. Put a little bit of salt in the chicken so it'll sear good. Get some good color. Well, the chota is going to give it color. All right. Rinse my glove off. All right. I keep my chota in the fridge. So okay, just a little bit of that. Good enough. You're also going to need some oil. I'm going to use grapeseed oil for the rice. Get it. Stay. Getting a little brave over here, talking to my dog. She thought she could almost step up in here. She knows better. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start throwing this chicken in here. The oil is evidently hot. Let me get my... I have the stove on the number 6. Get my screen, my splash guard here. I'm going to go ahead and drop this chicken. Let it get seared. And they're just nice bite-sized pieces. Bone in. Just tastier that way. That stock cooks into the rice. And then you pour some from the water that you're going to boil this in. Because again, this is just for searing purposes, not to cook all the way. So the next step is going to be to get my pot of water to cook the chicken in. Okay, don't need the glove anymore. Here's my pot for the water. Getting that together. Walk away, I have to sneeze. as you can see, just a little bit of water, as little bit as you can get away with. Just keep your eye on it when it boils. And just put in a little bit at a time. You don't want a lot of water because you want a nice, thick chicken stock coming out of there. Or broth or whatever you want to call it. So, that sun, when I come over here to the sink, is right in my face. Makes me want to sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. Alright. So, this will be for later. The rice is done. Alright, so I've got this water on. I'm going to put it on an 8 to get it to start boiling. I'm putting this chicken on an 8 so get it to start searing. And in that very same pan, I'm going to stir fry my vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and julienne slice this. While I wait for that chicken to sear. There's a lot of recipes that I have on my Facebook Chica's Kitchen page. As I said before in the beginning of my YouTube journey, that I was not able to export. Either it was filmed in the wrong position, you know, the phone and the camera's kind of narrow and blocked. Comes out with block. I don't like that. Or it just won't export. I just can't get it to export. A few of them I did. But again, they came out all blocked. So, I have to redo them, which is no problem. I mean, it's everyday foods, right? It's not like I only make these dishes once. Once for YouTube and once for Facebook maybe, but everyday foods around here. Repeat foods, I should say. You see these right here? You could plant these and grow your own peppers. I've done it. Sad thing is, I have a wildlife outside, and ain't nothing safe out there. Nothing. About the only thing that they really, well, into the, what was it, the badgers that came along? Honey badgers. The only thing that would survive out there, that did survive, that wasn't eaten, bitten off, destroyed, stolen, like bulbs out of the ground, was my cucumbers. Yep. But that's only because I planted them right by the house. And I don't like doing vegetable gardens by the house because it attracts field mice and all kinds of other insects. You know, when you have a garden, you want to have a garden away, like on the opposite end of the house, you know, towards the fence or something. But anyway, so after careful deliberation, much deliberation I should say, I decided to start growing the cucumbers. Although I got quite a few and they were so good, they were sweet. Oh yeah. Now again, you don't want to fry this till they're cooked. You just want to sear them, give them color, and that oil will help with that too. The chicken will absorb that color under its skin and stuff. Looking butter already. There's just something about the paleness of chicken that turns me off. Anybody else like that? Oh, especially in soup. I think that's probably why maybe I prefer dark meat because of that. I don't know. And turkey and anything. I always prefer the dark meat. Okay, so got on that. Alright, I'll bring you back once this is done and we're ready to fry our vegetables. Okay, here we go. Then I put our water on the boil. Get our chicken in here. Now again, if you don't mind looking at a pale chicken, let me lower this. You can skip this process. But I highly recommend it. You get some nice seared chicken. Makes a big difference in taste. It really does. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And put this to a 2. Let it simmer down a little bit. Okay. And that cooks for about 20 minutes. Set the timer. I don't like overcooked chicken either. It dries it out. Okay, so now we're going to start with our vegetables. Some people also like to put corn in with this, corn niblets, kernels or whatever, niblets of corn. Yeah, some people do that. Whatever, make it your own is what I say. Get creative, make it your own. Okay, to this, we have, now that the heat has simmered down a little bit, I can take that splash guard out of there. Oh gosh, I need to open my sofrito. Check out the freezer. Here we go. And I guess for video purposes, I better measure, huh? This is a serving spoon. I'd say it's about 2 tablespoons. We're going to put in 2 of these, so that would be 4 tablespoons. There we go. Our sofrito. Oh my goodness. That smell. Smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna lower this chicken to about a 4. Okay, raise this back up to a 4. Now I got that oil to simmer down some. Okay, there's the sofrito and the vegetables stir frying. Okay. We're gonna put in some cilantro. Good taste, good taste. A big basil leaf. You could chop it up if you want to. Couple of bay leaves. Okay. Tablespoon of garlic, mince. Okay. Get that stirring all in there. All that cooks down. Oh, you know what else you're gonna need? I didn't tell you, my bad. Some tomato sauce. My bad. See, I'm in a habit of just cooking blind. It's hard to remember everything, and my cookbook's in the office because I did make a cookbook out of these recipes. And believe me, that's hard because you have to go in your head and, and think about how you do things step by step that you usually just do, naturally offhand without even thinking. So those were the olives. Put in as little or as many or none as you like. Also, if you like spicy, you want this rice to have a kick, go ahead and add your habaneros, jalapenos, serrano peppers, whatever. Pepper and chilies, whatever. Banana peppers, whatever. I am going to add some roasted red peppers in addition. I like that little roasted taste. Let me open up my tomato sauce. And put away my cilantro and basil. I want the heat of this kitchen to work it. Okay, I'm gonna throw in this tomato sauce. Scraping off what's over here first. Alright, and this is an 8-ounce can. Of tomato sauce. you can get away with a little or as much as you want. I happen to like the moisture of it in the rice. It helps, I think, to bloom the rice quicker. Some people only put a little bit because they feel it overblooms the rice. I don't know. All I know is the way I like it. So make it the way you like it. And if you're not sure what that is, try my recipe first. And then make your adjustments. Write them down. You know, what would you would do different the next time you make the dish. Okay, the cilantro's about cooked down in there, along with the basil. That's a lot of flavor right there, I'll tell you what. Alright, so we're going to add a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of cumin, we already have some basil in there, so just about half a teaspoon of ground basil. Definitely a packet of sazon. Or if you like, you know, 2. So that's about, I think, 2.5 teaspoons. I'm not sure. I go by eye. Here's some oregano. Again, about a teaspoon. And turmeric. Very good for you. Also, about a teaspoon. Okay? Those are all your seasonings. We got 11 minutes to go on that chicken, and it's simmering nicely, cooking through. With this, we're done with the spices, excuse me. Okay, and now all we have to do is wash the rice. Alright, so because I'm adding chunks of chicken, I'm only going to use 3 cups of white rice. Usually I make 4 in my pot, in my rice pot. And this is my rice pot, okay? It does have a lid. Here's the lid. It says Imusa. Imusa makes those, and these little things are to make annatto oil, as I show in the video. Alright, so I'm going to rinse out the rice and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Let me just close my rice. Sit it back here for now. Okay, we've got our rice pot in there. We're going to put our oil. I'm going to use grapeseed oil. That gave me about a cooking spoon worth. It's just enough. Oh, maybe just a little bit more. Let me get my other bottle. Gotta refill that. Okay. Do that. Now, if you want a nice loose rice, instead of it being all sucked together, what we call a mogollao, then the best thing to do is to kind of stir fry your rice in the oil first. Then add all your seasonings, okay? Oh, I refilled my bottle. Okay, so we're going to completely drain this rice of water. Lower this to 2. Take the 3 cups of rice, washed rice. And you stir that around in that oil. Get every single, what we call granito, or grain, coated with the oil. It's a little different, a little method I picked up. And these culinary courses. Spanish, of course. Put that back up to a 4. Sorry, I had to drink having my lunch, my almond milk. Ooh-wee. Boy, I miss my music while I'm cooking, I tell you. Okay, that seems to be pretty well coated. Now we're going to move on. We got 14 seconds on the chicken, so it's perfect timing. We got delicious pesto sauce, and there's our chicken. Okay. We're going to stir that right in there with the rice, get it all flavored up. You can add some paprika if you want. Some people like cooking with that. You can add crushed red pepper, whatever. Done with you. Okay, turn this chicken off. We're ready for some of the water and then the chicken. Well, the broth, I said water. See, all this water in here you can use for your rice. All of it, this whole broth. That's going to give it such great flavor. See how the chicken isn't pale? I know I keep bringing it up. I can't help it. That's called maniática. You know, OCD stuff. Okay. You may need to add some water. You may not. The stirring, you can tell in the stirring. Once you mix all this in, you're going to let it simmer down till the water kind of evaporates. Okay, that's one stir, and that's just to mix the ingredients, okay? Then, come here, rice. Okay, then, once you do that initial stir, you're not going to touch it again. You're not going to toss the rice again until the water evaporates. So you don't want the bottom to burn, so I'm going to bring it down to about a 2. Let it simmer down and do a little slow cook. I'll bring you back when it's evaporated. Okay, as you can see, the water has pretty much evaporated. Just when you see some rice, you see the bubbling at the edges. That's your cue. So, from the side, go all the way down to the bottom and toss. Okay? To the bottom and toss. And you do that going all the way around. Get all that rice away from the edge. Okay. Make yourself your little mound. Using your spoon, it helps to cook the rice evenly all throughout. The steam goes right in the middle. Cooks all the rice inside. Move it away from the sides, like I said. And that's why we're buying. We're going to lower the heat to a low or 2 and cook, timer, 15-20 minutes. I usually like 20 minutes. I like a little bit of crispy rice on the bottom of the pan. Oh, it is so good. All that flavor sinks down in there. And crunch, crunch, crunch. I love it. Okay. And that's it for 20 minutes. I'll bring you back as soon as the timer beeps. Okay. There's the timer. Ooh, look at this beautiful rice. You don't see that? I'm probably blocking. Well, let me turn some light on. The sun's going away. How's that? Better? I had you all in darkness like that. Okay, so we are going to, from the bottom up and all around. You see how much looser the rice is when you stir fry it in the oil first? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oof. Well, I'll tell you what. Rice really does grow, doesn't it? Alright. I had to sweep the floor. I was throwing rice. There was rice everywhere. That makes such a mess sometimes. Alright, well, there's your rice, folks. Let me go ahead and give it a taste. And then I'll plate some, a little saucer. Hubster's not home from work yet. They're pulling overtime hours. Okay, let's see. Okay, a piece of chicken. There's a little piece of chicken right there. Want some? I'm gonna try it. Oh my goodness. You can really, doing the whole, there's another piece of chicken. The chicken pretty much falls apart in the rice. It's great. You can pretty much taste the sweetness of the tomato sauce. You can taste it in the rice with all of the vegetables. It's just so delicious when it just marries together. Oh, one robust flavor. All right, time to serve up. I'm going to do a little saucer, just for plating purposes. Yeah, right. You know I'm going to eat it. Ah. And the rice is very well cooked. I'm going to turn this off. We are serving this, by the way, with, I made some fresh bread, some beans. I've got some beans heating up that I had made already. It's in the microwave. They're heating up. And a salad. So we've got the bread, the rice with the meat, beans, and tossed salad. Yeah, that's what's for dinner. Okay, I'm gonna put this piece of chicken. Here we go. Plate this up. Cover back on here. Let's put this over here. And here is the dish. Isn't that just beautiful? Scrumptious. Oh yeah. You best believe I'm going to dig in that little bit. Alright, well, until the next video, until the next recipe, might not be too many for a while. Like I said in the other video, I am having my kitchen floor and doors done. So there's going to be some construction here, stove, everything being pulled out because they have to lay down the flooring. So I'll be out of commission for a while, but I'll see if I can do something. Maybe something cold, I don't know. But until the next recipe, y'all, you have a great evening. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun, laugh, love, live, and God bless you. Take care of yourselves and one another.